topic, but I will go into some scientific findings as well. So I will try to mix the things together, and I'll discuss with you about the geospatial technologies, and beyond information age, I will tell you what is the next era in my presentation beyond this information age that we are following. Okay, when it's come to geoinformation technology, we all know that it's the core of the nation development, where the fundamental measurements and the data which provide for any kind of a development. So the geospatial technologies could be in many different forms that start with very fundamental things like total station and GPS, GNSS, satellite imageries, drone, UAVs, and LiDAR, laser, what Professor Lohani was talking about, and also the complicated GIS analysis, different things that we can use. All these things will provide very essential geolocated or geospatial data for any kind of development requirement. So when it's come to the geospatial data, so that represent the reality, so that could mean many different forms like two-dimensional representation and thematic or character, or three-dimensional representation where we can get the three-dimensional information of the data from the real world. So all these different data will provide us very useful information for very to go for a very meaningful decision. So that's the very important thing. So let me give you one example how this information provides us very meaningful information. So one of the key aspects of geoinformation technology is remote sensing, where you can get satellite data. In most of the days, you can go for free satellite data, so that is wonderful. Even not very low resolution, but high resolution, like Landsat or the different sensors which is coming in the recent years. And this is one study that we have done for rice field estimation and forecasting, something which is very relevant for our country, so where we can adapt this technology. What the nation is doing for the yield forecast, we are not doing any forecasting, we are estimating. So this is the thing that we are suggesting for the forecast. Estimation and forecast is two different things. When you estimate, the harvest is there. When you forecast, you predict the harvest before the product comes to your hand. So that's very important, because we can do certain plans, import, export, different things. So what we did, we tried to incorporate geospatial technology to support this decision making in an effective way. So what we did, we first tried to, so this is the sample area that I want to show you. We did for two different districts. This is Polonnaru area where we tested our development. The first thing that we have to identify is the cultivated area, paddy. So we can't say the paddy lands. We have different seasons in Sri Lanka, so in different seasons, even in different years, they cultivated different patches. So first we have to identify, before forecasting or estimating the yield, we have to identify which areas were cultivated. So we can get this data from satellite images. So this is basically done with free satellite data, MODIS. So we came up with good results. So I will show you some results. So these are the statistics came up with this is important. So we compare the last two columns. So that's important. That's the comparison between the conventional statistics that they collected after the harvest and the difference between our prediction. So it was very, they predict as a nation. Global the entire global the development is giving us kind of a very important facility in Asian region. You have these facilities, use it. So are we ready for that? The one important thing, I just bold it. I want to put it in bigger letters than this, but the space is not enough. So one thing is very important is like national policy standards and the open data very important. Otherwise, these technologies will not build up. So you have to have this free. Why we came up with the paddy statistics, yield estimation? Because Landsat and the MODIS data are free. That's why we can predict the yield now. If they're not free, US is giving us them free. But when it comes to the GNSS, most of your smartphones using a GNSS. You know how much the US nationality is paying for 1 year for this? Billions of dollars. Are we paying any single cents? Nothing. We just have to buy a receiver. Then we are there with all the technologies. But within ourselves, we have to have kind of like understanding, okay, the thing's going to change for this level, so we have to be open. We have to be open with the data, we have to be open with the technology, we have to have the sharing with the knowledge and the experience and the different aspects that we have to combine together, and we have to face for these things. We can't just talk about smart cities without these things. So that is one important thing, because the geospatial information is treated, we have to treat that as an essential component in decision-making process. We can't just say it's a kind of community, so you can sell it. So it should be a service. So all these things are service. So to do that in my nation and also many nations in the region, most of the people, the mindset should change very drastically. We are moving away from this information age. We don't need just information, we need data to connect. We are going away from this. So many people have to change their mindset and open up the data and come up with this new era. We have to welcome the new era of connected age, and we have to be all connected with all sort of social media and many different things. Several things driving our geospatial technology. One thing is Internet of Things. The other one is artificial intelligence. So that's something very important, and the nanotechnology. Smartphone carrying dual frequency receiver. Can you believe that? That is basically because of nanotechnology. The simple device with a very less amount of power is giving you such accuracy. Many things will expand our industry, so we have to get ready and ready for all these things. Thank you. I made it very quick.